Happy Sunday, everybody. So today we're going to be cleaning this corrosion off of my battery in my 2001 Toyota Corolla. Basically what happens is over time corrosion forms and builds, usually around the battery terminals, and if you let it go too long, it can restrict the electricity going to the car, and it can also eventually do damage because the corrosion is basically just slowly eating away at everything. So it's a good idea to get under here and check. If you see corrosion, clean it off. Now in this particular situation, I don't really have a lot of corrosion around my battery terminals because I have some protectant on here that keeps the corrosion from forming in the first place. My corrosion is mainly on this clamp that holds the battery in place. So for this particular situation, I'm not going to disconnect the battery. I'm just going to remove this clamp. I mean, there's really not a lot of corrosion here, so you know, why go through the hassle of reprogramming my stations when I don't have to, letting the computer in the car reprogram itself if I don't have to. Also, this battery is from 2013, so it's going to have to be replaced in the near future anyways. So I'll go ahead and do a full cleaning when I replace the battery. Today we're just going to keep it simple and clean this corrosion off. But let's say for a minute you do have corrosion on the battery terminals. Well, then you'll disconnect the negative battery terminal first, disconnect the positive battery terminal, remove the battery. You'll want to get a battery terminal cleaner brush. Give your terminals a good cleaning until they're nice and shiny, and then put it all back together. And then get yourself some battery corrosion preventative so the corrosion doesn't come back. Now first, before trying to remove any corrosion from your battery, make sure you have a good pair of latex gloves because that corrosion will eat away at your hands. Then you'll take a 10mm socket, and then just pull this out. So this is the clamp, and if you look, you can already see where it's kind of been eating away all this rust here. And then if this stuff goes flying like this, be careful, you don't want to breathe this stuff in. And then even right here, yeah, definitely want to do something about that. So for this clamp, what I did was I got some nice piping hot soapy water. We'll go ahead and drop that in. Next thing you'll want to do is take some more hot water and just pour it over the battery to melt the rest of the corrosion off. And then the clamp, shake that off. And then you can see here and even here where there's paint missing because of that corrosion. Now with this, it's just the clamp that holds your battery in place. You can spray paint it if you want. I'll probably go ahead and do that in the summer when it's hot and it'll dry faster. We'll go ahead and take the hose. Spray it down. Then we'll go ahead and put the clamp back in place. And there we go. And here is our nice clean corrosion-free battery. Definitely looks a lot better than it did. There is a rod and a nut that holds that end of the clamp down, but I can't remember for the life of me what I did with it, so I just make sure that bolt is on there good and tight. I've been driving like that for months, never had any problems. And then I'll probably be back under here at some point, but this battery is from 2013, so it's going to have to be replaced soon enough anyways. I'm not having any problems yet, but batteries only live so long. And then in the summer, when it's good and hot, I'll take this clamp and spray paint it so that it's not bare metal. I just want to do it in the summer so that I can let it sit in the heat and it'll dry nice and fast. And we are done. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to check out all my other videos. Give them a like and a comment as well. I'm not going to be uploading a video next week because I'm going to be going out of town. So I'm not going to have my computer with me. But after that, I'll be back to uploading videos every Sunday. And I will see you in a couple weeks.